As the project manager of a software development project adhering to an adaptive life cycle, okay, you have noticed inconsistencies in team velocity and a fluctuation in product quality. These issues are affecting project's predictability and customer satisfaction. Yeah. To tackle these challenges effectively, it's crucial to gather and analyze the right data. What strategy should you adopt to ensure you extract actionable insights and address these variants effectively? Yeah. So you are not happy because you see some trend, and the trend is impacting the predictability and also the quality of work, and the customers are also getting impacted by it, and you are following adaptive approach. What should you do as a project manager? Because you want to generate some actionable actions, you want to analyze and act on it rather than keep thinking about it. Option A: analyze all project dimensions including performance metrics in the next iteration planning meeting. See, iteration planning meeting is not for the purpose of doing problem analysis. Iteration planning meeting is designed to plan for upcoming iteration. So you need to focus on thinking about what is a high item priority thing which you need to do in the upcoming iteration, and that is something you should do in iteration planning meeting. So there is no agenda of doing problem analysis there. So though I may want to do a project dimension analysis, but not in iteration planning meeting. Let's look at option B. Use daily stand-up for team feedback as the basis for decision making. So you are saying, I will do some analysis, probably I'm reading a little bit here, and I will present that in a daily stand-up. I will take feedback and then I will do something there. So again, the daily stand-up is basically to ensure that we are consistently moving towards our current iteration goal. And the problem shown here is not something which is clearly showing impact in a current iteration. It's focusing on trend. It is focusing on something is not going right. So should I jump because it's not something which is impacting current performance right now and use daily stand-up? Even if I do that, I probably won't use daily stand-up. I may schedule a separate meeting for it, because in the agile way of working, we should not be mixing the agenda of one meeting to another. Yeah. So ideally, I should be holding for this idea for a while and do a lesson learned or retrospective meeting about it. But if I want to conduct a special meeting, if the situation is urgent, then I do conduct a separate meeting rather than hijacking the daily stand-up for it. Yeah? So I should not be doing option B. Option C, focus on KPIs like velocity and defect rate, review collaborative and retrospective. Great. That's the easiest thing because it is clearly showing that you come up with the facts, you may take some feelings and you analyze together collaboratively, and we do a retrospective about it so that we can find out some actions on it. Easy. Yeah, very easy, provided we understand what is the uses of iteration planning, daily stand-up and retrospective. If you get the right utility and the agenda of these Scrum ceremonies, the option C will be easy for you to find. Option D, treat discrepancies as a typical adaptive project variance, expecting self-correction. Challenging option. So it is saying, why are you worried? Let the team figure it out. You don't have to do anything, which might be a right option. Yeah, which might be a right option also. But it depends upon what is the severity of the problem. So here it is shown that it is creating quality issues and the customer impact is there. So when I judge that, I want to talk about it. It's troubling me. I want to talk about it in retrospective. I'm not concluding that you should do or should not do, rather than being silent about it. So I have a trend, I have a quality issue, I have a predictability issue. I probably need to bring that point in a retrospective. So if the issues were not that important, if the question shows that I feel it is happening, but there is no fact around it, I probably want to wait and don't do anything in a current retrospective. But that was not the case in the question, and that's why we choose the option C. So till ABC, it is all about knowing which meeting does what. The option D was the kind of decision between self-autonomous or a self-organizing team, and let them self-organize, or I do some intervention there. So I understand if the criticality is high, I probably need to facilitate the conversation rather than just remain silent about it. And that's why we choose option C here. Now, this particular question is all about plan and manage quality of our product and deliverables. That something is happening indirectly. It is also about ensuring predictability and integrating our overall project activities so that we are moving in a common direction and achieving predictability. So that way we can map these two tasks here in this particular question. Overall, it is judging our understanding of various agile meetings, daily stand-up, retrospective, and iteration planning meeting. And it is also judging our understanding of that when to act and when to remain silent in a self-organizing context of working with agile teams.